Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. Let me see if I can turn this up because I know I can't hear. Okay. So welcome to my channel, and we're just going to talk about UR. If you have any questions regarding UR, drop them in the chat and I'll read them. But I just want to go over some things regarding and its utilization review, and that's what I do. I'm a UR nurse. I work for a big insurance company, and I may take frequent pauses to make some phone calls because it's HIPAA compliant or what have you. I'm not on the phone a lot, to be honest. But before this job, I'll give you a little history of my background. So I've been a UR nurse for over 10 years because I have a 24-year-old and a 5-year-old. What made me get into UR is I was doing home health. I was working like 5 home health companies just to make ends meet. I had mortgage. I had, just bills. I had bills. And my money wasn't going far. And that was like I said, over 10 years ago. And so I saw a job for UR and thought, why not? So I was doing home health. I thought, why not? And it was the best decision that I made. We also had an incident. What really made me get out of it, I'm gonna turn this fan off. I'm cold, teacher. Hold on. Sorry about that. We had an incident. My son actually, we had like a predator incident. And it was, just somebody asking you pretty much if you have candy, but thank goodness I've informed my kids, you don't do stuff like that. And that's what really made me apply for the job. And they took a chance on me, and it was one of the best chances that they took for me and for myself. And so here I am, I'm still doing UR. And so this is just half a day for me. I start at 8:30 and I get done at 4:30. I have a 30-minute lunch with this company. So yeah, if you are like tired of the burnout, of the demanding patience, of ripping and running, of wearing the wear and tear in your car, UR is a good occupation as a nurse, especially once you get older. Because I mean, my goodness, you're gonna be 60 years old flipping over patients. That gets taxing, and to be honest, we get bigger and bigger every year. So that is another reason why to get out of UR. I understand that a lot of people will say I've applied. Well, I have a solution to that. I have a course that's $89.99, and it's a live course. It'll be March the 7th from from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern time, and it will give you the basis of UR. I think it's more the basics, but I mean, there's like 4 tests. You get like 4 handout papers for you, interview questions to help you with your interview. So again, I'm still going to be working, and I'm on video camera if you have any questions. I don't know how to really do this thing. Share screen, share. Okay. I don't see the questions. Maybe we don't have questions. I don't know. So I'll stay on for about 30 minutes. If anybody has questions, you can drop them after this and I'll answer as much as I can. But again, I'll post regarding my live class. And I decided to do it live that way you can ask questions. You can get a good understanding of the course, and you will get a certificate. Now, unfortunately, my class does not have CEUs. I have to pay for that myself, or like work under someone who has a CEUs, and I just didn't want to do that right now. I'm going to do it and pay for it myself, but I had to see a profit from my class in order to do that. So yeah, so let's review some cases and we'll go from there. I'm in the comfort of my home. And right now, what I do is pain management, orthopedic cases. So injections, joint replacements, even just joint surgeries and things of that nature. Oh, spine surgery, sorry. That's what I was trying to say. And I do have to make some phone call because I have probably some denials and just another um, false narrative is that nurses deny authorizations. No company that I've worked at, and I worked at 3 of them, and I worked at a big company, nurses do not deny authorizations because that would be practicing medicine, and we don't do that. Because that's your license that you pay for. Mm. And I am an LPN, I am not an RN. Yes, I am an RN. I mean, LPN, sorry. Yeah, most of my time is not spent on the phone, like I was saying. It's not on the phone the majority of the time. I do have to call out to get more information if required. And that is a lot. That is a lot of what I do. Is those are most of the call outs are obtaining additional information to either approve a case. It's a lot of that. Ooh, this gonna cost this person some money since they want to use non. Oh wow. In my class, we would go over documentation, how to document, how to make a call out for continued stay, how to, I mean, an approval is pretty easy. So I don't think I have to go through that, but we can if somebody has a question regarding that also. But yeah, the class is it's pretty thorough. It's a pretty thorough class. And of course, in my opinion, it is. Now my class is $89.99. There are other classes I saw that were like thousands of dollars. I'm not charging that much. I don't think for me it's not worth me to charge thousands of dollars or $899. You can get the same information for $89.99. Also, too, there are plenty of recruiters that call me. I got one yesterday regarding, and it's clinical review. It would fall under that category, even case management too. And you know, if I had some nurses to refer, I would refer to those people. So, I can also help with that too. I don't guarantee a job though. So right now what I'm doing is wrapping my head around this case. I've been doing it for so long again, like I said, that it's almost second nature, but hell, I make mistakes too. You're gonna make sure that name matches with that clinical. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, it's the same person. And then just keep on reviewing. And again, we'll go over wrapping our head around the case also. And I know like what to look for. I've been doing it for so long. I know what to look for. Yes, a good thing about working from home is like I can turn on music if I need to. I just got back from picking up my son from Parkton, from school. Okay. Okay. In this job too, you will also speak with providers, um, both calling out and then the own providers with the insurance company. I work for an insurance company. You can work for hospitals also. It's another option of being a UR nurse. And again, y'all, I don't know where the comments are at on this thing. I don't know nothing about this stuff. Let me see. I don't see it. Let me see. I don't have access to a lot of features, so I have to build up. But this job is good. Like if you're an introvert, like I don't really like working with people daily. Like I don't. I'm just getting to that point where I'm like, oh my god. Did I already do this? Oh my god. I think I did. I feel like this person already got the injection. Oh, the provider kind of jumped the gun on this one. That's fine. Yeah, they did. They jumped the gun on this. And that's okay. Okay. And like I said, the class will go over, there's 4 tests. It will test your insurance knowledge, so that's a big thing too. So you'll obtain insurance knowledge, different between HMO, PPO, EPO, and POS, and indemnity, which you don't see those anymore. They're really rare. It will also go over interqual, which is big, which is a really, really big thing. I know interqual pretty well. Also, acute cases too, and some pain management. Pain management is a totally different thing, and that will require, like, I plan on doing a class regarding pain management, but that's probably going to be a 4-hour class. Like it's pretty intense. 4 hours class probably split into 2 days because, like I said, it's really intense pain management is. But after this, I'm probably gonna stay in for maybe 15, 20 minutes. I'm gonna go warm me up some food. So, but yeah, I can watch my TV. Like after this, I'll turn me on something really good on TV. I have my cell phone here. I try not to make phone calls while I'm at work because sometimes it just kind of throw you off. So those are things I try not to do. Okay. But I have experience when I started. Doing UR, we did everything, and I do mean everything. And that was me being at LPN, and so I did home health. I didn't do skilled nursing visits, so that's the one I didn't do. But I did home health. I did for like aid. I did physical therapy, speech therapy, OT. Um, Gosh, I did DME. Ooh, I don't miss those doing those wheelchairs. Those things are intense, but I used to do those too. Man, we did everything. Pain management. I did non-emergency transportation. Gosh, we did so much. We really did. We did a lot of cases. And I really, really enjoyed it. And I enjoy it. Like I said, it just gives me, I'm at home. If it's 1:29, if I need to get up and go put something in the crock pot, I can do that. So that's the freedom of working from home. Okay, good. I'm gonna get this case done. That's why I'm like, Now, me being an LPN, I make more money doing this than I do working at a clinic in Florida. Florida has one of the crappiest pay scales. They really, really do. It's annoying. I think I want to get my license for Cali though. I have two licenses, Texas, Massachusetts, and I think I'm going to get Cali too, because that's where that big money is at. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, hey, it answered my question right there. Hey, okay. I have that pretty. I have a pretty purple keyboard. It's so gorge, so gorge. Baby, something got on my lip. Something on my lip. But anyway, if you want to become a UR nurse, um, you will be reading charts all day long. My job is not even, it's 100% reading. And sometimes it's like putting a puzzle together, which is pretty neat. Let me put that here. Okay. And now I'm getting into interqual. Can't show you guys it, of course. But interqual is a beast of its own. But in my class, we will go over that, like how to use interqual. So, and then, like I said, $89.99 is a great deal compared to what everybody else is charging. Now, I don't have all those CEUs. I don't. I don't think it's necessary because I just don't think it's necessary for that amount of money because you can get your CEUs for definitely cheaper than 800 and some dollars. You already had to pay for your license every 2 years. They nickel and dime us to death if you ask me. You're not buying scrubs. You're just in your my regular attire. All right. Very good. And so I'm done with that case, right? I was talking a lot, but I'm done with it. It's the best thing. I'm done with the case. And the good thing about it, once I'm done with this case, that's it. Unless I made a mistake, I won't see this case again. Unless like they get more injections and it just happens to come to me. But other than that, it's no continuation of care for this. Like, this is it. I'm done. I'm done with you. Oh, they got some interesting names, baby. Excuse me. But yeah. Yeah. So let me put that this person match. And then that's it for this one. And it's out of here. Like I said, if you like quiet and you're not a people person and that's your thing and you like working pretty much independently, like we have a team so we are able to ask questions. Yeah. Now the frustrating thing is like when your internet goes down or like those are the most frustrating things or when you lose or they lose internet. Because I promise you, it's always going to be when you have to do a call out and it's like that case is about to expire, which is another thing we'll go over. How to triage your cases. That's important. You need to know those things. I keep track of my cases. It's just a habit that I've done since I've been working. In the past, we've had to. In the past, I had to keep track of my cases, and so I still do it when we first started. So, and like I said, it's a habit. I had did it for like 7 years at one place. Was it 75 years? And I still do it. Okay. So that case is done, and I'm done with that case. It took me a little bit longer because I was talking. Excuse me. Excuse me. And we do have a quota we have to meet. Um, our quota is 22 cases. It's absolutely doable. Some days you're not going to get 22 cases. Some days you're going to feel like you're chasing your tail. That's okay. It's part of it. There's some days you'll do 30 cases. I mean, seriously. So it evens out. I'm going to do one more case. I'm going to log off because I got to make 2 phone calls. I'm not going to put you guys on hold for that long. I'm just not going to do it. Hold on a second, y'all. Trying to see. Oh my God, shut up. So I have another case, PPO case. It's an injection case. And we can do this case. I will, during my class, I will also teach you how, like I said, how to like look at your cases, wrap your head around your cases. We're gonna go step by step, looking at insurance, making sure everything matches up. But again, I'll be going over that in my class, which is March the 7th from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern time. And again, it's only $89.99. So yeah, you guys, I've been on for 23 minutes and I'm going to get off because I'm about to get up and get me some food because your girl is hungry. Okay. Great case, great case, great. I'm wrapping my head around it. It might take me 2 to 3 minutes to wrap my head around this case, but it can be done. Let me make sure these names match. The codes match, yeah. I mean, we're going to go over all that. Now, we won't look at clinical, but I have some clinical that I have typed up. Excuse me, y'all. That we will review. Let me try to text myself because I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Oh, you can't make comments on here. I didn't know that. I don't know about this stuff. Well, And you were to ask me, what's the most frustrating thing about, sorry, I was looking outside, about my job? It's um, not getting all the information from the doctor's office and trying to chase them down. Either someone's on vacation or away from their job, or they don't know what the hell they're doing. That's the most frustrating thing. But we all started there. We all didn't know what the hell we were doing. I promise you, I feel like whenever I started, my trainer was like, "You get the craziest cases," and I did. She's like, "I've never seen this, and I've done it for 10 years, and I did." But it made me a really strong nurse, a really, really strong UR nurse. That money, though, you can't beat that money. You can't beat the money. Okay. You just have to document really well. You have to document the reason why you approve something. That's the most important thing for you to do. And it's always going to be CYA. Cover your patootie. And this is the second one. Ooh. This one was a pretty easy one. I didn't really need to do a lot. Um, it was just an easy one. Didn't need to do a lot. All right, y'all. That's it for today. I'm going to get off, but please don't forget about my upcoming class, March the 7th from 9 to 11 a.m. The price is $89.99. The information is in my bio. You will go to that in my bio, click the link, sign up. I will get your email address. I do need your email to send you like the interview questions for the prep. It's like 3 or 4 things that I have to send to you so you have for the class. And you'll see the refund policy too. Like if you're not able to attend, which I'm pretty open. If you're not able to attend, I can always schedule. For a good reason, I can always reschedule for another time because I plan on doing this probably every other week. Probably every other week. So, again, thank you guys for watching me, and hopefully this helps get some clarity. Like I said, drop your comments below, and I'll answer as many questions as my time permits. Bye.